Welcome to Spooky. I'm Jack and this is my friend Katie.
Hello everybody!
We're so excited that you joined us today to celebrate the spookiest season of them all.
Yes, Jack, there's so much to experience here at Knott Spooky Farm.
We've got trick-or-treating. How many of you out there have gone trick-or-treating today? Just a few. I see a few bags over there. Amazing. And we've got live music, spooky treats, and so much more.
Yes, and we can't forget about Snoopy's spectacular costume party happening over there at the Calico Mine Stage at 4 p.m. Don't miss it.
Happy Halloween, everyone. Today we are back at Knott's Berry Farm for Spooky Farm. Now, Spooky Farm is the daytime Halloween family-friendly event that is included with your daytime admission. It is not a separately ticketed event like Scary Farm, and it takes place daytime hours, Thursdays through Saturdays, plus Monday, October 13th through Halloween Day. Plenty of live entertainment here on the stage is the Spooktivities with the Peanuts Gang. The Bob Baker Marionettes are back select days in the Birdcage Theater. Crazy Kirk and the Hillbillies are on the main stage with a costume parade every day during Spooky Farm. Plus there are activities like cookie decorating, pumpkin decorating. There is trick-or-treating through Ghost Town for guests 11 and under. Plus all the beautiful decor and all the pumpkins throughout the park. So we're going to show you everything there is to do during Spooky Farm here at Knott's Berry Farm. Let's go. In Ghost Town, there is trick-or-treating for guests 11 and under. When you come in the gate, they will give those 11 and under a bag. There are 10 trick-or-treat stations in Ghost Town and the Gold Mine Trail, which is just beyond the Ghost Rider exit. Don't miss that portion of the park. So far, we've seen Takis, Popcornopolis, M&M's, Snickers, Lollipops, Fun Dip, and what are we missing? Starburst so far. And here is the event guide, and we're told there's Twix also. We have not found the Twix, so let's go find those. This one is Skittles. So when you come to Spooky Farm or Scary Farm, make sure to pick up the lantern. It interacts when you're here at night with all the mazes and the shows during Scary Farm, but during the day and at night there are activation points throughout the park that change the lantern different colors, and it also works at Magic Mountain this year and other Six Flags and Legacy Cedar Fair parks across the country. So it is $47.99, and your pass holder discount does apply. The ghouls are back in Ghost Town, and we are so excited to see them.
I'm excited. Let me tell you to me. Goodness gracious. Now, quick question.
Yes.
I was on my way to the Birdcage Theater. I took a left, but wasn't back in there soon. Is there any shows or happenings happening?
There is a show. I don't know if it is today, but the Bob Baker Marionettes are in the Birdcage, but I'm not sure they're here today, though.
So you're saying there's an open stage?
Yes, there is. Yes, you can perform.
That's good to know. Do you think they're looking for a young ingenue?
Inside the livery stable here on Main Street, you will find the creepy critters of Calico. Inside the livery stable here at the end of Main Street, you will find the creepy critters of Calico. There is a giant snake in there and some other critters, so make sure you check those out. That snake is one of the biggest I've ever seen. Let's go take a look. Part of Knott Spooky Farm are the Spooktivities with the Peanuts Gang here on the Calico Park stage. These take place 11:30, 12:15, 1, 2:15, and 3 at least today. But check the app and the show schedule on the Knott's website for updated times. And I believe each one of these may be different, and they usually rotate the activities out, so make sure you come for all of them. Next to the stage, they have an area where you can pick a pumpkin and decorate it. This is an additional fee, and in addition to that, they also have cookie decorating, and we'll show you that. The pumpkin decorating is $7, and so the cookies are the same price. You can either decorate a pumpkin or the cookies, $7 each, and you could pick which design you want for your pumpkin. Some of the craft vendors are also back in Ghost Town. Make sure you say hi to Pam and Maria, pick up some crafts, and make slime.
So how many games?
If you stop by Miss Doolittle's booth, she's got the pie hats, pumpkin pie. I came over, almost started eating it because I thought it was real. Note, pumpkin pie is my favorite pie, by the way. And I don't think they have pumpkin pie here. They have a dessert with a pumpkin pie mini slice on it at the grill, but there's no pumpkin pie in the park. We're going to have to talk to Wolf and Laura about that. Do I have something on my head?
There's a spider!
Ah! Here on the Calico Mine stage will be Crazy Kirk and the Hillbillies, 11:45, 1:15, and 2:30. And then at 4 o'clock is Snoopy's costume party where guests can come dressed up and they do a little parade in front of the stage. You get to see everyone's costume. You two aren't trick-or-treating? No candy? No candy? Just pies. Just pies. Okay, yeah. Actually, there was a pumpkin pie over there. Did you eat pumpkin pie or just boysenberry? Would you do a pumpkin pie if I brought you one? Okay, I'll go get one. All right. We were successful in getting Moxie and Brawny, the pie thieves, to try something other than boysenberry pie, and I think they like the pumpkin. What I'm telling you, pumpkin pie is the best.
Something was wrong. Something was amiss that Halloween night. There was no candy to be had. Each house they went to had a sign that said the same thing. All out of candy. All together, let's yell out, oh no!
The horror! I can't stand it!
Oh, what were they to do? Was Halloween ruined? House by house, block by block, their buckets remained empty. Lucy, of course, blamed Charlie Brown. This is all your fault, Bill Frankenstein bucket! But Charlie Brown had a secret weapon, a friend he could call in his time of need. So he used his flashlight and shied it into the air and swirled it around like this. Everybody, hands up in the air like you're holding a flashlight. And swirl it around in a big circle. This is a signal to the city's greatest superhero, the Masked Beagle! Yes, the Masked Beagle, protector of puppies and hero to man and dog alike. And with a mighty whoosh and a blur of cape and mask, the Masked Beagle arrived on the scene to save the day!
Go, Masked Beagle! Find the candy! We are counting on you to save the day!
The Masked Beagle took into the neighborhood in search of the vile villains that were cleaning out the candy bowls from here to Main Street. And you'll never believe this! It was a kid from another town dressed up as none other than the Red Baron. Curse you, Red Baron, said the Masked Beagle. And with a weightless paw, the Masked Beagle showed the Red Baron the error of his wily ways. The Masked Beagle took hold of the stolen goods and pried them out of the Red Baron's grip as the evil villain ran away in a fit of rage as the kids in the neighborhood cheered. And the Masked Beagle returned all the candy to Charlie Brown and all of his friends.
Snoopy, the Masked Beagle saved Halloween!
All together, let's give a big round of applause and shout hooray for our hero, the Masked Beagle! Hooray!
Now each year, our good friend Linus writes a letter to the Great Pumpkin, assuring him that he will be waiting in the pumpkin patch on Halloween night to welcome him. Also each year, Linus convinces Sally that the best way to spend Halloween is not trick-or-treating, but to wait with him in that pumpkin patch for the Great Pumpkin to make his appearance. Now, by a show of hands, has any of you ever seen the Great Pumpkin before?
On Halloween night, the Great Pumpkin rises up from his pumpkin patch and flies through the air with his bag of toys for all the children.
Isn't he the sweetest thing?
So, Linus and Sally waited all night in the pumpkin patch for the Great Pumpkin. As the hours ticked by, their anticipation grew and grew. Sally was skeptical, but Linus was a true believer. He just knew that all his waiting would pay off when the Great Pumpkin triumphantly rose up from the pumpkin patch with his bag of goodies. But sadly, that didn't happen. Instead, a lone figure appeared on the moon late that night. At first, Linus and Sally were terrified. Everybody joined me in shouting, "Oh no!" Ready? Oh no! After getting a better look at the shadowy figure, they realized it was a familiar friend in his own Halloween costume. It was Snoopy, dressed as the World War I flying ace.
I can't believe I fell for that again! I missed out on another Halloween! 2 exclamation points because I really mean it!
Fear not, Sally. We may have missed the Great Pumpkin this year, but there's always next year. You just have to believe.
That's right, Linus. Sometimes you just have to believe in something, even if you're the only one. And even though the Great Pumpkin didn't shower you with toys, you got something even better. Friendship. There's nothing better than hanging out with friends, even if it is in a pumpkin patch in the middle of the night.
The Crazy Kirk and the Hillbilly.
During Spooky Farm and Scary Farm, and during the week during September and October, the Timber Mountain Log Ride has been transformed into a Halloween hootenanny with a Halloween overlay, and there's actually a little game you can play while you're on the ride. There are 13 black cats hidden throughout the ride. See if you can find all 13. We only found 5 when I went on, so we didn't do very well.
Well, now I got a question for y'all.
Yeah.
Why wasn't the horse able to fall asleep on Halloween?
Why wasn't the horse able to fall asleep on Halloween?
Turns out she was a nightmare. Hey, what do you call a werewolf that lets a piano fall on his head?
A werewolf that lets a piano fall on its head.
He'd be an un-werewolf.
Un-werewolf.
Yeah.
Wow, you've had some time to think about these, haven't you?
These are my Halloween jokes.
How y'all doing?
There is a whole menu of limited time foods for Halloween available during the day and at night. This is from the Calico Tater Bites, and these are the Korean barbecue meatball tots. And these smell ridiculously good. And these are available on the dining plan during the day and part of the Scary Good meal deal if you buy a combo ticket for Scary Farm. We did a full video on all the limited time foods, so make sure you check that out.
Hold on to your hats and witches' brooms because we are about to kick off the spookiest dance party of the season!
Come and gather around as we get ready to show off our best dance moves with all of you.
Ooh, are we all ready for a big dance party?
Yeah.
Oh, I can hear you. Are we ready for a big dance party?
Now snap up high. Good job. Snap down low. Now look for spooky monsters. Look over there. Look over there. Good job.
Great job, friends.
Here we go. Peppermint Patty showing us. Oh, she's all wrapped up in this dance move. Here, let's give it a try. I want candy.
great.
Let's try all of these new dance
Good
moves
idea.
together.
All right, Scarecrow first. Go. Let's wrap it around. Monster dance arms out. Let's twist it out, everyone. Looking good. Keep it going. Yeah. Good job, everyone. Looking good.
It's great.
So let's try it out, everyone.
Hands to the sky. Here we go. Our hands go up and down.
He did the monster
And
man.
down. Looking monster. And shoulders. Knees. Check it out. Shake it. Shoulders. Knees. And shake it out.
And if you're coming to Scary Farm or Spooky Farm, make sure to say hi to Ride Op Kevin. Started here at Knott's in 2020 and is a very, very faithful associate. Does a really good job watching over Charleston Circle. On select days during Spooky Farm inside the Birdcage Theater, the Bob Baker Marionettes put on a Halloween show that is an absolute must-see for all ages. It is not showing today, so we're going to edit in some clips from last year to give you an idea of what it looks like. We had to edit out the copyrighted music and put some music in, so if you hear some standard clips there, that's what it was. But the show has a lot of fun music and a really great performance by the Marionettes. And we had our savory Korean meatballs earlier, so now it's time for some sweet dessert, and this is the Midnight Tiramisu. It's almost like a coffee cocoa flavored tiramisu. We had this opening night at the media event, and it is so good. You can find this at Prop Shop Pizza.
Crazy Kirk and the Hillbillies.
Hello, buddy! Halloween spooks outside my window. Halloween spooks behind the trees. I wish the children could see, but I can't find them for the life of me. Halloween spooks outside my window pane.
On the stage, Jackson O'Lantern and Candace Cord.
Well, hello everyone and welcome! We're so excited to have you join us for Snoopy's Spooktacular Costume Party!
You're right, Candy, and as you can see, I am completely decked out in what is sure to be the talk of the party. I mean, this outfit is completely mad!
Well, you may be completely mad, but I'm sweet as candy. I'm so sweet that 3 people near me already have cavities.
All right, it's a draw. Both of our outfits are amazing, but we're not the only ones in cool costumes.
You got that right, Jack. I think now would be the perfect time to bring out our special guests.
All right, folks, please welcome our special guests who know a thing or two about Halloween. Seriously, when it comes to trick-or-treating, they are professionals.
give it up for Dr. Frankenstein's monster, Charlie Brown.
Hi, everybody. Glad to see you. Next is our friend who always gets too wrapped up in their work. It's Peppermint Patty as a mummy. Hi there, folks.
Here's everyone's favorite little brother who does his very best to keep the crows at bay. Mr. Scarecrow himself, what the stud pelt.
Hello, everybody.
Please say hello to the sweetest gal of them all, Miss Sally Brown.
Hello.
And last but certainly not least, the masked eagle himself, Snoopy! Looking good, everyone.
Love your costume.
You're looking good.
Wow! My Halloween spirit is just bubbling over, and that can only mean one thing. It's time for the cavalcade of costumes! All right, everybody, let's form a big circle to show off our Halloween best. Our friends with the banners, as well as Charlie Brown and the gang, will help to lead the way. So if you have a costume,
Come on
help
up
us form
and
a
head
big
over to the outer
circle
circle
around.
to join our big costume party.
Everybody go ahead and come around the sides.
Looking good, Linus.
Zombie jamboree take place in the spooky farm cemetery.
Right, you done Snoopy. Looking good. Got a lot of surprises today.
Toe to toe with the zombie jamboree.
I just love seeing all the creative Halloween costumes.
Gathering for Halloween. We're gonna run, there's lots of fun.
All right, let's dance it out, everyone. Here we go.
Toe to toe. You're a zombie, but you just don't know. Toe to toe with the zombie jamboree.
Okay, it looks like we're almost to the end. Snoopy is gonna finish off with a cavalcade when he makes it all the way here to the middle.
You're just right. To do the mash, the monster mash!
Alright, join in, everyone. Put on the moves to this one.
Well,
Well, I was working in my lab late one night when my eyes beheld an eerie sight. For my monster from the slab began to rise, and then suddenly, to my surprise, they did the mash. They did the monster mash. The monster mash. It was a graveyard smash. They did the mash. It caught on in a flash. The monster mash. They did the monster mash. From my laboratory in the castle east to the master bedroom where the vampire sleeps. The ghouls all came from their humble abodes just to catch a jolt off of my electrode. They did the mash. They did the monster mash. The monster mash. It was a graveyard smash. The mash. It caught on in a flash. The monster mash. They did the monster mash. The zombies were having fun. The party had just begun. Shoo-dee-doo-ah. Wolfman, Dracula, and his son. The scene was rocking, all were digging the sounds of Igor Unchanged, backed by his main hounds. The Cryptic and Four were about to arrive with their growth crew. The Cryptic and Five, they did the mash. They did the monster mash. The monster mash. It was a graveyard smash. The mash. It caught on in a flash. The monster mash. They did the monster mash. Out from his coffin, Drax's voice did ring. Seemed he was troubled by just one thing. He opened his lid and he shook his fist and he said, "Whatever happened to my Transylvania twist, y'all?" It's now the mash. It's now the monster mash. The monster mash. It was a graveyard smash. The mash. It caught on in a flash. The monster mash. The monster mash.
A round of applause for our musical masterminds, Crazy Kirk and the Hillbillies.
And of course, we can't forget about out the Peanuts gang. We've got Sally, Charlie Brown, Linus, Peppermint Patty, and Snoopy. It just wouldn't be Halloween without all of you. Now, as a token of our appreciation for joining in on the fun, we've got a few frightfully fun souvenir buttons for you that you could pick up from a host.
Yes, and before we go, let's all shout trick or treat on the count of 3. Ready? 1, 2, 3.
I'm going to stand under here to do my wrap up because it is shady and cool. It is really hot today. That is it from opening of Spooky Farm. Runs Thursdays through Sundays plus Monday, October 13th through Halloween. And it is a ton of fun included in your daytime admission. No separate ticket is required. Adults, kids can dress up. Trick-or-treating, though, is included in your ticket, but is for guests 11 and under. That candy is just for the kids. They had a really good time. Everything was fun today. The shows, the entertainment. Make sure you visit the Snoopy's Costume Parade. Is that what it's called? The Costume Parade with Crazy Kirk. We just saw that on the stage. Everyone can participate if you're dressed up, and at the end you actually get a little button too. So make sure you stop by that at 4 p.m. each day during Spooky Farm. If you like the video, give it a big thumbs up. Not subscribed to the channel, hit that subscribe button with the notification bell turned on. Follow us on social media, and we'll see you in the fog. Check out all of our videos from here at Knott's, all the park decor, the food, Scary Farm, the entertainment, everything else. We'll see you soon. Bye.